The way you do this one thing will greatly determine if you are going to be successful or live poorly ever after. Hi, my name is Slavika Bogdanov. I am an expert growth, scaling business coach, and I wrote about 42 books currently on law of attraction, self development, and also business development. I've helped thousands of people worldwide reach outstanding, outrageous goals. And of course, I want to help you as well get from where you are to where you want to be. So, what is this one thing that will greatly determine if you will be a success or failure? It is basically what you do when nobody is watching. So a lot of people have a tendency to kind of cut corners when nobody is watching. For example, they might do something that's not necessarily exactly precisely totally legal, maybe in the gray area, or they will take advantage of a big corporation thinking, they have so much money, I can skim a little bit here and there, or they'll find a way to squeeze a few bucks so they don't have to pay a fee or do something. So basically, or they won't do all their list of to-dos. So basically what you do when nobody's watching is almost who you truly are. And the problem is there's always someone watching. Of course, now with the internet, cameras everywhere, you'll tell me, yes, public privacy, I don't believe it, everybody's watching. But that's not what I'm talking about. There's always someone watching in here. Your consciousness is always watching what you're doing when nobody else is watching. And the problem is, you see, if you're doing things that are borderline not really great, or that you have to hide to do because you wouldn't like people to know that you would actually do that, well, your consciousness knows, and it keeps it in a little pile that's called guilt and shame. And you see, guilt and shame are basically the two main killers of success. Another one is resentment, but the two main ones are really shame and guilt. The more guilty you feel, the less likely you are to succeed on the long term. Eventually it catches up to you in different ways. You might self-sabotage yourself. You might maybe not get what you want, or you might eventually come out with what you have done that was wrong. Also, on another way of thinking is that everything you do to everybody else, without even speaking about karma, is the way you perceive those things to be. For example, if you are stealing, or let's not use stealing, maybe not necessarily being 100% honest with a big corporation or a big company because you think, they have a lot of money, who cares? I might, be able to profit a little bit from that. Well, you'll never be able to create a lot of money for yourself because in the back of your mind, you'll always think there's someone that's going to profit from me the way I profit from big companies. So you see, it's going to always block you from moving ahead. Your consciousness is there to, one, rationalize, give you reasons for what you're doing or what you think or what you're believing. But at the same time, it is there as a kind of a control mechanism, unless you are ill, unless you have a mental disease of being a sociopath or a perverse narcissist. But in most of our cases, our consciousness is there to also weigh what is right and what is wrong. And when we know somewhere in our mind that we're doing something that is not totally right, we end up developing this guilt and this shame over time. It might be just a little thing, but eventually it grows to be a big thing. And all of that will prevent you from reaching your goals and, of course, reaching the goal. I hope this helps. Please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below. I do this for you guys. If you want to reach a maximum amount of success in a short amount of time, I also suggest you check the link below because I have created quite an outstanding group coaching for you. It's kind of an hybrid coaching group where not only do you get myself one-on-one to help you grow at exponential speed, but at the same time you are in a group with like-minded people in kind of a mastermind environment to help you scale your business faster, and I think in a more healthier way as well. I hope this helps. See you soon.